Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So today we are going to talk about multiple debatable news, and we are first going to talk about Felipe Coutinho. So we did read a report not too long ago that Barcelona could consider a loan for Felipe Coutinho, and the reason why we are hearing that is because Bayern Munich is not even considering keeping Felipe Coutinho. And I explained the reasons why this loan, if we do loan him to another club, why it would be bad, and that's because of two reasons. One is because we can't just make Coutinho jump to other clubs. Like, how do you think that's going to make him feel? And then the second thing is that Barcelona need the money now from Felipe Coutinho. We're not in the best financial situation right now, so selling Coutinho would really help us. Then if we read here, according to Sport, Barcelona and Chelsea discussing the loan deal for Felipe Coutinho, and negotiations are advancing over a possible move for the Brazilian star this summer. Now, could we actually see Chelsea bring in Felipe Coutinho this summer? And we know for a fact right now there are two players confirmed to leave Chelsea this summer. It's 99% confirmed, and the two players is Pedro and Willian. I believe Pedro did meet the end of his contract, and so did Willian, and we don't know what Chelsea plans are, but what we do know is that Chelsea will need to reinforce their attack, and Felipe Coutinho would be a great option for them. And so it's going to be a win for Chelsea, but a huge loss for our club, which is FC Barcelona. And if we do loan out Felipe Coutinho this summer to Chelsea, that's only going to leave us with two more options left in order to regain a good amount of cash to achieve this Lautaro Martinez and Neymar operation. That's going to leave us with Antoine Griezmann, and now with Coutinho being loaned out to Chelsea, it's going to leave us with potentially Dembele. So let me know what you guys think. Should Barcelona loan out Felipe Coutinho to Chelsea this summer? Or do you think we should cash in on him this summer and say, no way, we need to sell Coutinho now? Now moving on to the next topic of the day, and we are going to talk about Emerson. So according to AS, the title says Emerson, the signing that nobody talks about at Barcelona. Then it says here, he has convinced Barca by the season. He is having so much that the club plans to sell Semedo in the summer and undertake his signing in 2020. And if we read the details here, it says to recover Emerson in July this year, Barcelona will have to pay 9 million. Betis ensures that the player's contract is until 2021 and that he will not leave before that, while other sources guarantee that the operation would be closed with a 12 million gentleman's agreement, 3 more than what was established. So right off the bat, paying that extra $3 million in order to bring Emerson in would be completely worth it, and that $3 million extra dollars to the club is absolutely nothing. And so could we see Emerson come in to Barcelona this summer? I'm going to have to say yes, even though many of you guys do say no, but there's a high possibility that Emerson could come to Barcelona this summer. That's because of two reasons. One is because Barcelona will pay that 12 million. 12 million is absolutely nothing to the club, and it's going to be really worth it because Emerson is a great player, and so the ROI for Emerson is huge. And then the second reason is that Emerson has already foreshadowed that he wants to move to FC Barcelona, and I did make a video about this, and he did say not too long ago that he thinks that he can improve only in Barcelona. And this is what he said to Fox Sports. He said, I have improved in almost everything. The technical part, the positioning, I have learned a lot. What stands out the most is my defensive part, that I evolve from 50 to 100%. Now if we read the last sentence right here, now it is very difficult to improve myself. So he's basically saying that he has reached his full capabilities, his full potential at Real Betis, and in order to go past that ceiling is to go to FC Barcelona. To go to that next level, he will need to go to FC Barcelona. So that is him foreshadowing that he is ready to go to a club like FC Barcelona. But this is where the debate comes in, right? If we bring Emerson in this summer, who is the player that's going to be sold? Because there is no way Barcelona is going to keep Sergi Roberto, Nelson Semedo, and Emerson in the same season. One will have to get sold, and I'm going to have to lean to Nelson Semedo. even though Semedo is a great player, he does provide the pace, he does provide the speed. Many of you guys have been debating against me saying that Semedo should not get sold. He is a world-class player, but I think that Sergio Roberto will stay, and that is because Barcelona highly values his versatility, because Sergio Roberto could play right back, he could play midfield, he could play right wing, he could play the center forward position. We have seen him play that part throughout this whole season and the season before that, and he plays all of those positions very average. It's not like I'm saying that he plays exceptional in all of those positions, but he plays very average in all four, and Barcelona always needs that versatile player, and this is why Barcelona will always choose Sergio Roberto over Nelson Semedo, because of his versatility. But if we were to debate who is the better right back, it would be Nelson Semedo. But in this case, in this situation, Barcelona will have Emerson and Sergio Roberto by next summer. So we are going to continue to follow closely in this case, and I want to ask you guys this question: who will be the player that you guys would want to let go out of the three? Sergio Roberto, Semedo, or do you not want to see Emerson come next season? Do you just want to keep Nelson Semedo and Sergio Roberto? Let me know what you guys think. Now moving on to the next topic of the day, and we do have to talk about Todibo. We do have some updates, and so according to Sport, Schalke cannot afford Todibo's clause and will ask for another loan. Schalke were ready to pay the 25 million euro clause to make his move permanent in the summer, but due to the coronavirus crisis, they will no longer be able to make the payment. They still want to keep hold of Todibo and will make an offer to loan him for an additional season, but it's unlikely that they will succeed with their offer because there is interest from elsewhere in the talented defender, and Barcelona would prefer to bring in cash this summer. So yes, there is a possibility that Schalke could ask Barcelona to loan Todibo for another season, and this is the exact same proposal what Real Betis is asking Barcelona for Elenia. Real Betis could ask Barcelona to loan out Elenia for another season, and that is because of the pandemic that's going on around the world. This pandemic did not allow the clubs to use their loaned players to the maximum potential, because this loan for Todibo and Elenia was originally supposed to be for 6 months, but now because of this pandemic, Real Betis and Schalke have only used these players for 2 months, and I know that Schalke and Real Betis will be bothered by that. They will say, hey, we have only used these players for 2 months, we will need them for another season, maybe for next season, maybe for half a season, from August all the way until December. And so my response to this is that it should be a no way. I do not want Barcelona to accept neither of these offers, and I'm talking about Elenia too, because we do need these reinforcements, and if there was a time to bring back these loan players, it would be today, it would be now, because again, we do need the reinforcements. And with Barcelona only having Piquet, Umtiti, and Lenglet, and using those players and going forward to that next season, the 2020-2021, that's not going to cut it. The quality in that defense is very weak, and I'm not saying that the players are bad, it's just that Umtiti is not cutting it at the moment. He's a great player, but he hasn't been improving at Barcelona, and Piquet is aging. He is heading towards his mid-30s, and so we do need those reinforcements. And so knowing that Barcelona will want to reinforce their squad for next season, I believe Barcelona is going to deny their offer. They're going to deny Schalke to keep Todibo for another season, mainly because Todibo was very promising with the German club for the 2 months, and he showed why he is ready. Now moving on to the last topic of the day, and we are going to talk about ONANA. So according to Cadena Ser, Barcelona have ONANA under control. Ter Stegen's renovation is not progressing, and the club will place Neto on the market. The Cameroonian, wanted by Chelsea and Tottenham, is very open to returning to Barcelona. And if you guys don't know who ONANA is a 24-year-old Cameroonian goalkeeper who plays for Ajax. He was founded in the NETO Academy in 2010, and he was raised in the Barcelona Youth Academy from 2011 through 2015. And by 2015, he did leave Barcelona, the under-19 FC Barcelona, and joined Ajax in January 2015. And now he is a regular starter and plays exceptional for Ajax. So he does have a history with FC Barcelona. And the reason why ONANA is under Barcelona's eye at the moment is because there has been a report that came out not not too long ago coming from Sport, and they claim that Barcelona want to extend the contract of Peñas, as the club value the goalkeeper a lot for his physical conditions and agility in goal. If Neto stays next season, the goalkeeper will be sent out on loan to keep on progressing. So if we read that last sentence right there, it says if Neto stays next season, the goalkeeper will be sent out on loan to keep on progressing, meaning that they are planning on selling Neto next season, meaning that it has been reported and rumored that Neto might leave next season. And the plan, Barcelona's intentions, is to bring ONANA to replace Neto as the second goalkeeper. And in my opinion, seeing how good ONANA is and how well he plays for Ajax, and also considering his age, he is 24 years old, he is way too good to be the second choice for FC Barcelona. I just don't see him being on the bench. And again, Barcelona's intentions is to have him as the second goalkeeper based off these reports. And in my opinion, again, I'm going to have to say that he should stay at Ajax and continue to develop there. And here's the other possibility. If Ter Stegen does not renew his contract and we do bring ONANA in and he replaces Neto as the second goalkeeper, I just don't see Barcelona actually selling Neto after one season. It doesn't make any sense. And so there's a lot of flaws in this rumor, in this report, and the possibility of bringing ONANA to FC Barcelona this season, with 10 being the highest possibility of him coming, I would give it a 2 out of 10. There's just way too many flaws. It creates too many problems. It's very complex. And so we're going to have to wait it out. I don't see ONANA coming to FC Barcelona this season. We're going to have to see what happens to Ter Stegen's contract. We're going to have to see what Neto even feels about this. And so we are going to continue to follow up on this later on within these coming months. So thank you guys for watching. That is it for today's Barcelona Daily News. I will see you guys in my next video.